this is Michelle with Michelle's Macarons, and today I'm going to be critiquing your Instagram pages. If you haven't already, go follow me on Instagram. I will do this again. I ask people if they want me to look over their Instagram and see what we can do to improve it. Let's start with Max by Cam. I'm not 100% sure if they sell. Yeah, okay, never mind. Supplying deliciousness to Melbourne inner suburbs. I would be even more specific about that. Go watch this other video, and there's a couple really good examples of what a good bio looks like. But I would say what you sell, where you are located, and how to order. I said this on the last video, but you want to decide what you want your viewer to do and make that your goal for your page. So if you want them to like your photos or whatever, and they're just there to browse, make that your goal. If not, if you want them to go to your website, make that very clear up top. So Mac menu. Okay. So this shows some of the flavors. That is a good idea if you don't want to have a actual menu or website or something. But also I see up here that I can't figure out how to order. Like, do I DM you? What do I do? Frequently asked questions. So that was already off to the side. I wasn't able to see it. When you update a story, it moves to the front, a story highlight. So I would either keep updating that or put it somewhere else. How to order? DM me here on Instagram. Okay. Yeah. How much notice do I need? So it does look like you answered all that, but just remember that people are just quickly going through this stuff, and if it's not very obvious right away, they might move on. So, okay, it looks like your friend shot that photo. So that looks very beautiful, and it goes really well with your brand. It looks like your photos look really good. That one maybe, it looks a little blurry. Okay, I don't know if that's someone else's photo or what, but that one looks good. You have the option on Instagram now to make them a little taller. I would do that because it looks like it got cut off. I see this a lot. These people putting these blocks in of different stuff. So all together, it looks good, but it only looks good for every couple of photos. I have seen people do it when they are getting ready to launch. That's okay too, but I would delete it after because it does kind of get messed up. That is also a good photo. It looks like maybe the graininess is up too much, but it looks like it was blurry at first and then kind of tried to readjust when you were editing. But I like how it's set up and everything. It looks like your friend is taking a lot of photos for you, which do that. These look amazing. If you can get your friend to get together, maybe make a batch, and then you get a bunch of different angles, I would try to keep them consistent. Okay, that one looks like maybe you took it. That one's I like that photo a lot. The lighting looks pretty good on most of these. This one it's got like a yellow cast to it. That's a nice one. I would maybe pull back a little bit so you can see the top and the bottom of the cake, and maybe even brighten it up a little bit. I would avoid putting text. I see this a lot. I would avoid putting any text on the photo and pulling back a little bit so you can see the top and the bottom. If you're doing like a full screen of macarons or whatever, and it's like filling the screen, that's different, but this just looks like it was cut off. Yeah, see, it looks like you know that. You know how to take a good photo without cutting it. It was just looks like Instagram was cutting it. If you're enjoying this video and you want to see more like it, hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it to be notified whenever I come out with a new video. I'll do one more. So it looks like you might be a blogger. These are some really good photos. The only thing I would change is I would not have the bars, the white bars, down the middle. I know that's hard because a proper photo isn't really a square like Instagram has it, but it looks like you know how to do it without being a square, but it is hard to post it on your grid and see that. So it looks like you have a good variation of different angles. These photos are excellent. And I love your captions. It seems like there's a lot of thought put into your captions. I wouldn't change much about this except taking the bars out, and because when you do sometimes just do like a variety of photos. When I first looked at this page, I thought, is this a page that is showing other people's photography? Like, because it's not arranged in like themes, I assumed they were just pulled from other people's pages, and because it was so good. So I would really work on maybe putting all your pink photos together and then all of these photos and just kind of going in themes. Wait, so this is why I thought you sold them, because you do have the feedback. So maybe you do sell them. If you do sell them and this is your feedback highlight, I think this is a great idea. I think you posted someone tasting them. I love that. If you are selling, that's very unclear. So I would definitely put something up there. Or if you're creating recipes, I would put that up there as well. Because right now it looks like you're just taking photos for fun and making this stuff for fun. But the feedback makes me think maybe you're selling them or are posting your recipes on a blog because it says blogger. Either way, I would put a link to wherever you want them to go and be very clear about what you're doing up top. If you'd like to follow me on Facebook or Instagram, I'll put those links in the description below. If you just feel very overwhelmed with everything and you need some direction, join the email list below and I will send you an email as soon as spots for our home bakery blueprint program open up. Just join the email list and you'll get an email about that. Okay, check out these other videos. Okay, love you, bye.